Hey friends, thanks for clicking on this video. I appreciate it. If you're new, my name is Neil. Even if you're not new, my name's still Neil. Welcome to the video. We're looking at full uniform away concepts here by Riley. A little bit of a bonus video for you. Usually I do these videos on Friday. We had a short one last Friday, so I want to inject this one midweek, have some fun on a Wednesday. Why not, right? There's still going to be one coming this Friday in 2 days. So if you're new, we'd love it if you could join the team, hit the subscribe button, and I'll check you in that Friday video. But in this video, it's going to be a reaction, okay? Haven't seen these before. We're going to react to these together, you and I. And of course, if you want to get this template, you can head on over to sportstemplates.net. Pick up this full uniform template. If you're not into uniforms, maybe you want to specialize in something. Well, they've got specific jersey templates. They've got helmets and other sports stuff as well, not just hockey. We're talking basketball, baseball, football, all the goods, okay? And you can use code post-to-post. That's going to save yourself 10% on any template on the site. And if you've already got Photoshop, you just want to play around with something but don't want to spend or invest the money right away, you're in luck. They've got some free templates over there, so make sure you go check them out, get some of those free templates, pick up one of the paid ones, and if you do that, again, make sure you use code post-to-post, save yourself some money, save yourself 10%. Let's get into this one. 32 NHL teams. We will go through this in alphabetical order as far as abbreviation. Riley, what you got for us? Let's find out. Bring it up on the screen here. Oh, wow. Interesting start with Anaheim. Wow, okay. You know, we've looked at a lot of concepts here on the channel in the past couple of years, 1,000, 1,500 plus total. We've been through the trenches, okay? I've not seen an Anaheim Ducks jersey or uniform like this before. First impressions, I like it. It's got a little bit of what's going on now with the angled striping and the way the colorization is happening at the bottom of the jersey, but it's also extremely different as far as color and shoulders as well, and logo. So the first thing I actually noticed about this, this uniform is the logo on the front. It's the recolorization of the logo. I like that. I think that's a plus. I like the injection of more orange in the uniform as well, or maybe more specifically on the jerseys. I think it matches well with the gloves that Riley's designed here. The socks look good. My question is the pants. You've got black pants, but a white helmet. The pants can't be white because that would just look, I think, a little bit too much white here in this uniform. I think it would look odd to have the helmet black, so I'm a bit conflicted for the amount of black that's happening in the middle of the uniform, but not much happening elsewhere. I feel like it's a bit, not unbalanced, but the pants almost look out of place for me, I guess. I mean, I guess the skates are black too, but the back is what kind of throws me off again. So I'm going to sound like I'm going to contradict myself a little bit here, because we've got black in the back on the numbers, which does look good with the pants, but the numbers on the side are in orange. So we've got a green logo for just talking the middle of the jersey. Green on the front, orange on the sides, black on the back. There's a lot of fighting, not much continuity when it comes to color. So I would probably change the number on the back to be either the orange or to match the green on the logo on the front. Not quite sure. The black to me just looks a bit out of place on the back there. But again, you want to keep some black in the uniform because of the pants. So there's no right or wrong, right? There's just opinions, and there's no right or wrong opinions. So leave yours down below in the comment section. I don't think I'm right. Just tell me how I feel. Let's move on. The Coyotes. Alrighty, so a bit of a mix between a mix between a lot of stuff here. We've got an alternate logo going on. We've got the Kachina pattern, some purple injected more into the uniform, which is nice, and an off-white, something that there's not enough of in sports, so I don't mind that there. The uniform itself is all quite cohesive. I think the colors match nicely. No real complaints here. I don't love the logo in the middle. When I look at that, I feel like that's more of like a shoulder patch or something, so I would prefer, personal preference, to see the actual Kachina logo on there and then put that on the shoulder. Small bit of criticism there. Next is Boston. Wow. Usually I'm pretty critical of when I see uniform concepts with white pants. It starts to look like a bit of a painter's uniform. However, I think this is actually okay. It doesn't look that bad. I think it's because of the amount of color, the amount of yellow or gold at the bottom of the jersey and at the top of the socks. It really doesn't allow that white to flow fluidly throughout the uniform. So individually, I think that jersey is actually very nice. And as a uniform, I think it also works. Not something that I'm typically going to say, but a full, primarily white uniform where we've got so much white in the pants and everywhere else. This is a rare thing, I think, for me to compliment a uniform like this. Riley, good job on this one. I like this one. Moving on to Buffalo. Okay, we've got that lovely alternate logo there, which has been recolorized to bring some of that red back into the brand. The red pants match nicely. I would say, again, a bit of criticism with the numbers. I would probably make those to be red as the primary color and have them the secondary color or the outline color be black. Just kind of, just inverse or switch them. But other than that, I mean, this is a pretty good looking uniform. You may want to consider making the helmet red instead of white to match the shoulders, but I don't really have a strong opinion there, whatever you guys think. Yeah, again, another good concept here, Riley. Did I just look at the same? Again, very close to the last one, the Carolina Hurricanes. This is a bit of a take on their away jersey, which is similar in ways, but the bottom of the jersey is obviously a little bit different. The shoulders are different. The pants, man, white pants again. I don't know about the white pants here. Now, Carolina has actually switched up their uniform here late in the season that just gone by. They had red pants and they had black pants. I can't remember which one was the actual version. I think the red pants were what they primarily used, but then they tested out the black pants, or the other way around. I can't remember. But anyways, they're testing things, okay? So with that said, I don't think they would test some white pants. I will say, yeah, I don't think the white pants work here for me. I like the jersey, I think, individually, but maybe not as a whole uniform. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. Let's move on to Columbus. All right, so a mix between a current away jersey and maybe the alternate, the Cannon jersey that uses the off-white and the beautiful blue, dark blue and stuff. A mix between those two. This looks pretty good. Definitely a little bit of maybe Washington Capitals vibes, but it's they use the same colors and almost the identical same shades. So it's really hard to kind of differentiate themselves. If you use red as a primary color for Columbus, even in an away uniform, you're going to get comparisons to Washington. It's just going to happen. But overall, I do like that, regardless of comparison. Okay, Calgary, we got the Blasty, an inverse version of the reverse retro, essentially. Black pants. This looks pretty good. This looks really good. I don't think I have any criticism here. I think this looks really good. Maybe, just maybe, switch or inverse the socks. The black is at the top, so it meets the shorts coming down, or the pants rather, and to have the white at the bottom of the socks, maybe. But right now the skates kind of blend up into the black of the socks. So maybe there is no right or wrong here. But yeah, this is a good concept, Riley. Ooh, Chicago. Yeah, man, Riley, you love some white pants. Individually, that jersey is phenomenal. I actually love the way that you've done the striping there. The gloves being white actually look good as well. The socks are great. It's a lot of white, though. This isn't as bad as it's not. This is better than the Carolina one, because the Carolina one wasn't bad. So I don't want to say bad. That's a negative word. So again, small criticism with the pants, the white pants, but not too bad. I really like that jersey a lot. Colorado. Okay, we lose a bit of the mountainous design around the shoulders and the bottom and the sides and whatnot on the arms, but you've put one of my favorite logos on the front, which is great. The jersey itself, it's okay, probably average for me. I like the transition from the jersey into the pants, blue at the bottom of the jersey, down into the blue pants. That works. The white gloves feel a little bit off. Again, not a bad concept here at all. These are awesome overall. Great job, Riley. All right, moving on. We get the Dallas Stars. Oh, it's so close to being perfect. Again, the white pants. I'm gonna zonk the white pants hard here, because this entire uniform, other than the pants, is perfect. We've got the jersey that the majority of Stars fans want to come back in a white version of it. That would be so great. But just make those pants green to have that green flow down from the jersey into the pants. Perfect uniform right now as the white pants. That's so distracting. I don't like that at all. So I would switch that to be green, and you have a perfect uniform here. Detroit. Wow, that's a lot of black. Red is almost the secondary color here, and black is the primary color for this away jersey for Detroit. I am very curious how Detroit Red Wings fans feel about this one. Usually they're very critical of their team's designs because, it's such a traditional brand. You don't want to change things up too much, but it's still very subtle here for the most part. Very minimalistic striping and colorization. So yeah, I don't know. If Detroit fans, throw your hat in the ring. What do you think about this one? This one's I'll leave it up to you. Tell me in the comments. McFarland jersey, or McFarland uniform, coming back as a white, primarily using orange. That logo feels high on the jersey. Socks look good. Again with the white, the white pants, man. Whew. I don't know. I think people in the comments are going to be pretty critical of all these white pants. This one is okay for me, but I'd probably switch the pants. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but man, you're throwing all these white pants at me. I gotta say something about it. The jersey itself is not bad at all. Yeah, all right, let's move on. With Florida Panthers. Okay, this is quite interesting. Again, with the white pants. Man, I'm just gonna label this whole series Away Uniforms White Pants Edition. The colors are great here. I love the Miami Vice kind of vibes. The shoulders look so good. The logo looks, the updated kind of logo looks good. I wish they'd kind of go back to that, kind of logo. Yeah, man, I love that jersey. Even though the pants are white, I think individually the pants having that logo, like on the, that bottom left or bottom right as we're looking at it, that logo on the front of the pants looks very good on the white pants. But again, I changed the white pants to be that kind of teal, that kind of coral teal color. Moving on, we've got the LA Kings, and this slaps, as the kids say these days. I learned that one the other day. If kids these days think something's cool, they say it slaps. Who knew? Anyways, this is pretty great. Love the colors. I love seeing this uniform in white. Like, this would look great inversed as a home, dark uniform, but this looks so good in the white. I love this. I wouldn't change anything about this. I like what you've done with the logo. I like the amount of color. As far, purple is clearly the primary color here, not including white. Gold or yellow is the secondary. Probably some silver in here as well if I look, close enough. But yeah, this is great. This may be one of my favorites so far in this series. Next, we got the Minnesota Wild, and no white pants, which is great. The logo looks good on the front. Bit of a mix between the reverse retro and something else. I get like college hockey vibes from this. I don't know why. I have no specific reason, just maybe a little bit of a gut feeling. I think the color is weighted nicely here. Lots of color in the middle with the logo. Again, balanced with the the color in the pants. So I think as far as color weight goes, it's nice. The numbers are colorized appropriately. I'm curious to hear from Wild fans here on this one. Next, we got the Montreal Canadiens. That blue, I would like to see a really dark blue with this. Keep the uniform, don't change anything as far as like layout or anything like that. You can argue about the stripes and positioning and stuff, but darken the blue. I would love to see like a really, really dark ocean kind of blue here instead of the bright blue. I'd be very curious to see this concept with that darker blue, but it's not bad. The Devils, going back to a 1982 classic, I guess, with their original colors with green and red. Man, very Christmassy. White pants kicking it here. They don't actually look that bad in this situation because of the amount of green in the socks. There's almost no white in the socks. Not my favorite branding decision with all the green and the red, but it's just not the direction that I would go. I think this has run its course with the green and the red. They've done it in the alternate. They've done it in the reverse retro. They did it in the Reebok version of the Winter Classic. I think they did, like 10 years ago or whenever that was. I think they're done with it, so I can't imagine it coming back, but who knows. Nashville, wow. Okay, those socks are very interesting. I would maybe flop that so the white's at the bottom. Lots of very small linear lines here. Linear lines, that doesn't even make sense. A line is linear. There's no such thing as an unlinear line, Neil. Anyway, I like what you've done with the logo, putting the little backing piece on there. Font looks good. Shoulders look good. Is it better than the current away jersey, or away uniform rather? I would say it probably is, but it is definitely busy with all that line action going on. Hashtag line action. Okay, the Islanders with the fisherman logo on the front. Lots of line action in this one as well. The white pants, man, I think this is going to be a miss for me as far as the pants. I'd like to see those be orange or teal, possibly even black, but I don't know if I'd like with the black. The gloves, I think I would change from being white as well. Maybe make those some more orange or more of that teal color. But I like the shoulders a lot. Actually, I love the shoulders. The shoulders are great, like the socks too. Let's move on. Got the Rangers. Okay, bit of a deeper blue here. We got the Lady Liberty coming back. Nice stylization on the numbers on the back to match, their current kind of theme and branding. Shoulders look pretty good. I don't think this is better than, the jersey I'm wearing. I think I like this one a little bit better. If we could take this exact design that I'm wearing, inject that Lady Liberty that Riley has on the jersey and the concept, put those things two together. But what? That didn't make sense. Put those two things together, and we got a winner. Let's move on. The Ottawa Senators. Wow. That is an extremely interesting jersey. I want to ignore everything else other than the jersey right now. I know this is a uniform video, but that jersey specifically has so much going on. It's got inner arm colorization that goes up to the armpit. On the outside, it's almost like this white banner that's like I don't even know what you call that. Not a banner. I guess it is a banner, but I feel like there's a name for it. Looks like almost a bit of a chevron there at the bottom of that. And then at the bottom of the jersey, lots of colorization there as well. Shoulders, a ton going on, but not bad. Now, the primary logo used here is their current, I guess, secondary logo, if you want to use that. They kind of use two versions of it, depending on what side it's on. But I don't think it looks good on the front. I would like to see something else on the front. Maybe their current logo, but that's a classic. You know, this is a very modern jersey. There's a lot going on, so I don't know if the current classic style logo that they use now would fit with this design. So I'm not sure. I'd like to see maybe a really modern version of an Ottawa Senators logo matched with this jersey. White pants, going to be a miss for me here, but I really enjoyed looking at this jersey, Riley. Next, we got the Philadelphia Flyers with some... I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to gloss over it. The jersey is not bad. The black dot in the middle of the logo is very distracting for me for some reason. I don't know why. It's just... my eye just continues to go to the black dot in the middle of the logo. Socks look great. I love the socks. I'm gonna move on. I don't have a lot to say about this one. Okay, the Pittsburgh Penguins going with the original colors, the logo that a lot of Penguins fans want. Actually, I got a comment recently in one of these videos where I said that, and someone said, I'm a Penguins fan, and everyone that I know doesn't want that. So I think you're lying, Neil, or something along the lines of that. And I'm not saying that this person is wrong. Maybe all the people that they know don't want this logo to come back. Here's the thing. I read every single comment, and I've read every single comment on every single video in the past, since we've started doing this, 2.5 years ago, whatever it's been. So I've read tens of thousands of comments, and I collect all of the preferences up here in my head. And I know factually that at least the people who watch my videos, the Penguins fans, there's a lot of preference for this logo. So I will continue to say that because I know it's true, at least as far as my comment section and the tens of thousands of comments that I've read. And I agree. I agree with those people because I would love to see this logo come back. It looks beautiful colorized like this. Jersey is nice. The lines are a little bit distracting. I love the pants. The pants are the best pants in this entire series. I really like those colorized like that. The logo on the front looks good too. The skates. I haven't talked about the skates yet. I like the colorization in the skates. I don't think there's a lot of brand or team customization with the skates. I think that's really a player's preference. Seattle Kraken. Look at the red in this uniform. It's so jarring, but at the same time, it's like, it feels like lava or something that's like just fire just coming up and breathing life into the uniform. It's very, I don't know what other word to use than interesting, and interesting in the best way possible. I like it a lot. It is very distracting though, but I don't mean distracting in a bad way. I'm conflicted with this one. I don't know how to explain myself. Honestly, I know I'm just talking off the top of my head here. I want to talk out loud, but I can't find the words to specifically describe how I feel about this. There's a lot that I like about it, a lot that I'm questionable of, but the red, how do you guys feel about the red? Like, I would love to, you don't have to be a Kraken fan to comment, would love to hear your thoughts on this, regardless of who you cheer for. Is there too much red in this? I think it looks good, but maybe it is too much. I don't know. Would love to hear from you. Okay, the San Jose Sharks. I think there's major confliction on the arms where they meet the the bottom of the sleeve here where it meets the glove. We've got lots of gray meeting the white. The transition doesn't feel right with the gloves and the jersey. And the pants, amazing. I would say if we just remove the gray from the bottom of the sleeves and we make the pants gray, we're good. I don't think I would change anything else. I think that was a minor adjustment there of just some color rearranging, and this would be an interesting uniform. Move on to St. Louis. Wow. I saw the St. Louis logo, but this to me screams Kansas City Scouts, which is not a bad thing. I actually kind of like it. It's a lot more red than we typically see in a concept like this. Not bad. You know what? I actually kind of like this one. This one surprised me. I like this one. All right, moving on to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is an incredibly modern. Oh man, those socks look amazing. The jersey. Not the favorite concept that I've ever seen of the Tampa Bay Lightning, but I love the modernization of the brand here. Bit of recolorization, injection of some gray or silver in there. Shoulders look so good. Wow. I would like to see maybe a different logo on the front, maybe a more modern version of their logo just to kind of match you know, the whole theme of this new modern jersey. There's so much angularness. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. I would change the logo. That's it. I actually really like this conceptual idea of modernized Tampa Bay Lightning brand, Riley. Great job on this one. Let's move on to the Toronto St. Pats. Maybe not the Toronto Maple Leafs. Change the pants to green, and I don't think I'd change anything else. I think that's, you know, everything else is quite basic. I don't mind that it's in green. They've done this before, obviously in the Reebok years and in the Adidas years. So this is a plausible kind of uniform, even though it's not their traditional colors. So yeah, just change the color of the pants. Next, the Vancouver Canucks. This is like the almost identical one from the last one. Yeah, again, probably change the pants to green. Not much blue in this one, but we don't have a lot of green in the NHL. So I think I'm going to give this one a pass. I don't like how the logo was colorized, though. I'd like to see some backing color there so there's no white in the back. But yeah, other than that, not bad. Okay, the Vegas Golden Knights changed the pants to be the charcoal silver, or charcoal black rather, and I think that might be it. I really like the arms, and I like the bottom of the jersey as well. It's a bit of call out to the Las Vegas Thunder, I believe, which is the inspiration behind their reverse retro, but this is done better. Definitely better. I really like this jersey a lot, actually, using the secondary logo on the front too. Again, I've just changed the pants. Jersey's phenomenal. Next, Winnipeg. All right, a bit of a, you know, classic. What year did they come in? Oh man, I can't think of what, you know, when the Winnipeg Jets actually came into the NHL originally. But that's the vibes I get here, and it looks good. Again, don't want to sound like a broken record. Just change the pants. Whoa, the Washington Capitals, which is the last one. We've got an reverse retro, and then made into a uniform. So no white pants, which is great. We've got some dark red pants, which is perfect because there's so much red at the bottom of the jersey. It just lets it flow down into the pants. This is a very cohesive uniform. So this is great. I like this one a lot, actually. So let's go back and find my favorite. Tampa Bay one was great. Give me a minute. All right, you know what? I'm going to go with LA here, actually, for multiple reasons. Well, number one, it's a beautiful uniform in general. But number two, it might be the biggest improvement, I think, from any current uniform that exists by any team. This is such an injection of color into the brand. It's a call out to their history, color-wise. It's a call out to their history, logo-wise, as well. And it just looks beautiful. It's a beautiful uniform. We don't got white pants, which is great. And yeah, it's good on every aspect. I wouldn't actually change anything about this uniform. Sorry, so that wraps it up. Riley, thank you so much for submitting these designs. Had a blast looking through these. I love looking at uniforms. We look at a lot of jerseys, but I also like looking at other stuff too. Doesn't have to be uniforms, could be anything, any template that you want to find on sportstemplates.net. Doesn't have to be hockey either. Come up with some designs, show your creativity. I'd love to see it. And down below in the description is details, instructions on how to do that, how to submit your designs to the channel. There's a video link down below which kind of explains everything. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great week. We'll talk to you very soon on the channel. Adios.